So today we're taking two of the most popular androids and throwing them head to head. Vision versus the Red Tornado. So let's dive right on in. So Vision is an artificial intelligence, a synthezoid, created by the villain Ultron, and an Avenger who possesses the power to alter his density at will. Having gained a modicum of humanity, Vision is always afraid he may one day lose touch with it. Being an android, Vision possesses superhuman stamina, reflexes, speed, agility, and strength. He also possesses the ability to manipulate his density, which allows him to fly and turn intangible and phase through objects, and on the opposite end of the spectrum, grants him superhuman strength, immovability, and a diamond hard invulnerability. Vision loves to use his density-altering powers to phase an intangible hand through an opponent, and then partially rematerializing it, which he calls a physical disruption. It causes severe pain to an opponent, and usually results in incapacitation, even being able to knock out Hyperion before. Vision also has the solar jewel implanted on his forehead, which absorbs ambient solar energy that provides him the power that he needs to function. He can also use this energy and fire powerful optic beams of infrared and microwave radiation. In more desperate situations, Vision can discharge energy from the solar jewel directly, which greatly increases the power, but at the same time drastically depletes his energy reserves. Vision has been trained in unarmed combat by Captain America and is an expert at using his unique powers in combat. He's also a highly skilled tactician and strategist, possesses superhuman analytical capabilities, and has the ability to process information and make calculations with incredible speed and accuracy. And in the other corner we have Red Tornado. Red Tornado is an android created by the supervillain T.O. Morrow to infiltrate the Justice Society of America. The android has since become a noble superhero and member of the Justice League. Now, Red Tornado is actually an air elemental, but he's just housed in an android shell. He can channel air and wind forces through his arms and legs in order to produce bursts of cyclone force winds. He can even create winds powerful enough to level huge skyscrapers in just seconds and trap Supergirl to where she could not escape. He can also use these winds to deflect objects and create force fields, even being able to block Superman's heat vision. But not only that, the Red Tornado can also use his powers to allow him to fly at incredibly high speeds, and he can actually absorb air as well. There have even been a few times where Red Tornado has spun so fast and moved so quickly that he actually managed to become invisible to the human eye. He's also super strong and very durable, as Red Tornado has been able to survive under the crushing pressure on the bottom of the ocean and take missiles straight on and come out unfazed. Because of his android body, he's resistant to really any mental powers that have a biological basis, but he can be affected by other telepathic abilities. So who wins? Well, let's break it down. Now, while these two androids are both very powerful, they also have very different powers. I mean, I guess that's kind of stating the obvious, but I'm just trying to get the ball rolling in this breakdown. Anyways, Vision's Solar Gem is one of his more powerful attacks, but I think it's almost useless in this fight. Because, I mean, if Red Tornado has been able to block Superman's heat vision before, then he shouldn't really have a problem blocking Vision's optic beams. And yeah, Vision might get a lucky shot in there, but I do believe that Red Tornado's reaction time is good enough for him to create force fields or block those attacks. On the other hand, Red Tornado's cyclone winds are incredibly destructive, and are probably going to be tough for Vision to handle. Or that would be the case. Except Vision can alter his density and turn intangible. And that right there, folks, is why I believe that Vision takes this fight. Because he can turn intangible for as long as he wants, and Red Tornado can do nothing to harm him. And all Vision has to do is wait for the right moment to phase into Red Tornado, then the fight's pretty much over. And I'm not trying to undersell Red Tornado here. I mean, he's not just going to be standing around waiting for Vision to phase into him. But like I said, it's tough to take down an opponent that you cannot physically hit. And all Vision has to do is phase in there once, and the fight's over. So there we have it. Vision takes the victory. But what do y'all think? I would love to hear your thoughts. Who do you think wins this battle? So sound off in the comments down below. Also, be sure to hit the subscribe button for more videos just like this one every single week.